All right, I'm back here at my shop in Vonore. You got one here for me to fix today?
Oh yeah.
All right, what is it?
About 2 or 3. Got a little bit of a dent right here.
My new ride. All right, I'm back here at my shop in Vonore. Let's see, my partner here said he's got a vehicle for me to repair, so let's see what he's got today. You got one here for me to fix today?
Oh yeah.
All right, what is it?
About 2 or 3.
Man, you trying to kill me?
Yep.
Let's see what you got.
We got a little bit of a dent right here.
Yeah. Pushed
I believe all that'll buff out, but you are the expert, not me.
Yeah, we can get that.
I ain't worried about much of that. We'll just get all we can out of it. But
Yeah, I believe it'll come out. And a little touch up.
it'll be good.
Well, we're finally getting to work on this here and getting ready to replace this quarter panel. It was hitting the rear and we purchased this on Copart. Now we're going to make it to where we have another one on the road so we can do more work. You can see this inside here pretty good. You can check this out here. Pull away from the fender crown. He's working again today. Out of school, loving it. I'm using a little bit of lacquer thinner here and just getting the paint transfer off. That way I can see the dent properly to do the proper pushes before I get started and see exactly what I have here behind the scratches. Well, let me show you the access that we have and what I'm trying to fix. Well, this brace right there is bent in to where I'm going to have to push it out some. And there is an inner brace I'm going to have to push in between there also. But the little brace right here, I'm going to have to get it pushed out just a little bit. See where my hand is here? That's got to come outward. So now we're going to get ready to do a little bit of pushing, but you can see here the damage on this is pretty sharp, and the metal on this here is a high strength steel, so it's a little bit aggravating to repair. So you can see this is a PDR finesse tool with a soft tip on the end of it. Keeps from having to make so many poke marks as if you were just using a sharper tip tool. So sometimes I use the choice of the softer tip to keep from making a lot of pokes and damage to the panel. And most of the time it's less likely to crack with a soft tip tool. But sometimes if you try to push up too big an area, it will also cause a crack. So you got to make your determining factors of what you want to use after years of doing it. Is pretty much how you learn what to and what to not do. And here I'm using the blending hammer and going to knock this crown down. So this will release the pressure on this dent and it'll come out quickly and make it go a whole lot faster. And you can see here I've got a lot of it pushed out and I'm coming from the opposite angle and going to try to get the couple of little dents behind the headlight and also level up some of the pushes that I've already done here.
That's what it is, right?
Yep. at the day of uploading this video, we will be 5 days from going to Mobile Tech Expo in Orlando to see what kind of new tools we can come back with. We will be going down there on the 30th, 31st, and the 1st of February, 2025. So we are looking forward to going down, and maybe we will see some of you that are subscribed to my channel. And if you see me, give me a holler. And you can see here there is some access down behind this headlight to get through to the back side of this fender also. So there's a few different directions, even without taking the headlight out, to get to repair this dent. I didn't pull the headlight out because I didn't think it was worth the time to do it to get this job done. May have made it a little easier and faster repair, but the time versus taking the bumper down and taking the headlight out, then to me just didn't make sense. So you can see here I am doing some pushes from the fender well area, and here in a minute you'll be able to see I get on it pretty good and get a pretty good amount of this dent up pretty quick. And this, like I said, was high strength steel, so it takes a little while to get this stuff worked out. It's not real easy to get out. But if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, if you would, definitely do so. Share it with a friend. But if you would take the time to give it a like, it helps me get this video out to more people, and I do appreciate that very much. use the hot box here just to iron out a few little small imperfections and to tighten this metal up. And this here definitely is something I use all the time. If you watch many of my videos, you know that I use this thing on almost every one of my bigger dents. If it's really large dent and there's any stretch spots or any little poke spots, this is what I use to help me to make it be closer to perfect and make a really good quality job. So I shrunk it a little bit. Now I'm pushing up a few little lows, and this thing is almost finished, and then we're going to show you the finished product here in just a minute. And whenever we got done with this thing, I was very happy with it for as deep as it was, and the edge that was crushed in, as I'm going to show you right here with these pliers here. They really work very well on the edge of these fenders. That way you're not pulling out real hard with the tool and pushing it and kinking it. And as you can see, there's a hook right there beside it. I'm actually holding the fender in also with a little strap. That way it doesn't move while I'm pushing on it. Because if you don't hold the fender very still, you can bend the edges and that will make the paint crack. But normally I do a whole lot faster with these pliers, and I use both hands to hold it in place, but I was just trying to show you how I use it. And now did a little bit of sanding and buffing on this just to get it the rest of the way out to where it will be finished and make a satisfied customer. Clean off some of this compound, and then we're going to show you what this looks like and right before it goes home. And you can see this thing came out very nice, even the scratches. And we also touched up a couple of the spots that it was all the way down to the black primer on the bumper for them, just to make it look a little better. Paint wasn't a perfect match, but it was a whole lot better than the black showing through. So anyway, like I always say, like and subscribe to the channel. Your views are very appreciated, and you can see this thing came out looking very nice. I was happy with this repair. One day out the door and back to the customer, so they didn't have to get a rental car, get it painted, turn it into the insurance. So this was a good repair in the end.
Cult dent tamers for all your door dings, large dents, hail damage in the East Tennessee area.